All right. Well, what's up, guys? Got Dave here, just leaving the pad, and I just wanted to talk about writing versus responsibility. And like when it comes to like having a family, you know, like having a wife and kids and a job and stuff like that. And it's something to think about, you know. It's something that like I hear people say all the time. They'll be like, damn, you are in the wrong spot, lady. I hear people say like, oh, so-and-so, you know, he just got his wife pregnant, so he's gonna sell his bike, or so-and-so just got married, so he's gonna sell his bike. And it's like, honestly, I'm not one to come down on someone for doing that, just because I understand how that feels. And I think that a lot of times people, you know, like when you fall in love or when you have a kid, you know, you feel the weight of that responsibility and you want to be around for those people. And it's, I don't know, if it's a good situation that makes you happy and you want to be around so that you can like share, you know, like future times with those people or whatever, I totally understand that. I just figured I'd talk about that because I got a dirt bike maybe, I don't know, year and a half, 2 years before I met my wife, and I'm not married anymore, but just telling you stories. Met my wife and she had 2 kids. And as soon as that really like got serious and felt right, and I was having a good time and I was in love, and you know, I put the bike away, dude. At that point, I pretty much put my bike away, and I didn't ride for like a long time. I didn't ride for like probably 6 years, 7 years or so. You know, like a couple years, like I was going out with her, and then we were married for 4 years. And I did not feel like riding my bike. I felt more like hanging out with them. I don't know. That was just... that was just how I felt. You know, I'd rather hang out with her and the kids than go ride my bike and risk freaking dying and leaving them without a husband and a father. You know, and I mean, it ended up that way because we didn't get along and we ended up getting divorced like most couples these days. But it's just, I know firsthand now how that feels, you know, like to be in a situation where you actually care about like a couple of kids, or you care about your wife and you don't want to have anything happen to you, you know, like you don't want to like leave them without a husband or a father. And I used to hear people bag on other people, you know, like, oh yeah, so-and-so he's gonna get married, you know, so he's gonna sell his bike, or he just met some chick and she doesn't want him to ride anymore. And well, it's like maybe she's not really the reason, you know, like he's gonna blame it on her, but honestly it's like it's because of how he feels, and he just doesn't want to get hurt and have the situation that he is enjoying come to an end. You know, like whatever. I don't know how to explain it really, but I know firsthand how it feels now because of how it was with me. It's rad right now, man. Like I always say, like right after it rains or right before it rains, and I guess like right after it's not as good because it's all slippery right now, it's kind of sketchy, but dude, it's the nicest times to freaking ride. I love riding when it's like this. It's freaking awesome. But anyhow, you know, I'm not one to come down on someone for their decisions in life, just in general. You know, like usually I try not to do that, and every once in a while I mess up and I do. You know, like I'll bag on someone for something that they did, and like a day later I'll be like, dude, I'm sorry I freaking came down on you the other day. You know, like I'm I don't like being told what to do. So like, who am I to freaking tell someone what to do? You know what I mean? Like, can't have it both ways, right? But I just figured I would make this video, let y'all know how I feel about that, and that I do understand that, you know, how people feel about that. So let me know what you think about all that in the comment section. Let me know especially how you feel about it if you have a wife and kids and all that stuff. You know, let me know, like, what you think about it and how you think about that. And, you know, and more than likely right now, like how I am riding, you know, like the way that I ride on the street alone versus the way that I used to ride in the dirt with my buddies, like trying to keep up with people who are freaking way better than me at riding dirt bikes. It wasn't as safe of a situation, I don't think, as I am on the street. You know, I mean, sure, someone could be like on the wrong side of the road and freaking just like take me out right now, but it's not like, it's like every time I ride in the dirt, I fall. It's funny, it's foggy up at the top. I just wanted to come up to the top and then go back down. But it's like I was trying to keep up with people who were like way better than me, who had been riding ever since they were little kids, who were just freaking like naturals basically. And it's a whole nother deal. Like the way that I ride alone, like right now, I'm not trying, like there's not someone like running away from me and I'm like, oh, you know, I'm gonna like not know where I am or how to get home, and so I've got to go faster than I want to keep up with that person. That's not the case right now. I could just ride at my own pace and do whatever I want, do whatever feels good to me. You know, like all of a sudden if I want to like ride out to the beach, I could just do that. Or if I want to do the opposite and just like go back home, I could do that. You know, it's either way. I just have a lot more freedom, you know, just like in where I ride, how I ride, and I feel like I'm a lot safer on the street than I ever have been on the dirt. I just, you know, everybody's got their thing. Everybody's got, you know, something that they feel comfortable with or something that they're better at than something else or whatever. And that to me is kind of like what it is, dude. You know, it's like I've been riding around on the street for a while and it seems like I kind of have the feel of it. You know, it kind of feels like easier to me to ride around on the street than it does on the dirt. Like the dirt takes a lot of freaking skill, dude. You know, like you got to be like really good balance and a really good bike handler off-road versus on-road. That's my opinion. I could be wrong, but you know, I mean, I'm sure someone would disagree with me out there and be like, oh no, you know, it's way easier to ride in the dirt than it is on the street. You know, like, hey, you know, like I said before, each to their own. But that is just the way that I feel. More than likely, if I met a girl, you know, and like, even if I knocked her up and we're gonna have a kid, we're gonna get married and all this stuff, I'd still be riding. I'd still be commuting to work and back and still enjoying riding on the street. You know, if I needed to go get something at the store, I'd take my bike down there. But anyhow, let me know what you think in the comments section down below. Especially, like I said, especially if you have a wife and kids and all that stuff. You know, let me know like how you think about that, and I will talk to you soon. Peace. Must be someone moving in back there. It's cool. I don't think anyone's lived there for a few. Love where I live, dude. Absolutely love where I live. I hope you guys love where you live as much as I do. Peace out. Have a great day.